Hey guys, thanks for joining me. I'm about to clock in for work, so I felt like this was the perfect time to shoot this video. If you haven't liked the page, 2 copper coins, or subscribe to this channel, I want you to do that now. Like it, comment at the conclusion of this video, all that stuff. But right now, I'm gonna jump right in. This is the second in a 5-part series asking a tough question: why won't they work? We're trying to do a little excavation. We're trying to dig up and see if there's anything that we've done or contributed to the erosion of America's work ethic. And more importantly, is there anything we can do to stir it up? Is there anything we can do to regain some of the territory that we have conceded, that we've given up? And I'm going to give you right now the second reason. If you missed the first video, go back, check it out. But right now I want to give you the second reason, and it's very simple. It's because we start way too late. We don't get our kids working early enough. You say, what's early enough? As soon as they are capable of contributing to the house that they're a part of, I believe that they should be doing that. And one of the great ways that they can do that is work. Listen, when we don't get them working early, it is criminal, it is unforgivable, and it is borderline irreversible. We need to get them working early. And the sad part is we know this. We understand this. In every other aspect, we get them involved early. We understand that the earlier they get involved in something, the more likely it is to be ingrained in who they are. Let's take sports, for instance, the great god of American families. We get them involved early. Man, the earlier they're out there, the better. In fact, we got our kids out there on athletic fields so early that they get a diaper engraved with the team's logo as a part of their $200 uniform. Not just sports, but education. We want them out there early. Baby Einstein exploded, and now we want our kids not just knowing the ABCs and the 1, 2, 3s at an early age. We want them familiar with and capable of articulating the Pythagorean theorem before they get into K4. We want their K4 teacher to have like 3 degrees because we're concerned that she's not able or he's not able to challenge our little Einstein. We know the earlier they get involved, it doesn't matter if it's sports, it doesn't matter if it's education, it doesn't matter if it's an instrument. We want them engaged early, except when it comes to work. When it comes to work, we just do a 180 and we're like, you know what? There'll be plenty of time for that when you grow up. Maybe when you graduate high school, maybe when you graduate college, maybe when you start collecting Social Security. Come on, the earlier they get introduced to work, the more likely it is to become ingrained in who they are. About once a week, I drive into Pennsylvania, the Lancaster area, and I pick up a load of furniture, and I've become familiar with, acclimated to a certain degree with the Amish lifestyle, because that's the farms that I'm going to, and I meet them, I meet their children, and almost every time I pull up to one of their farms, their children are working in some capacity. And I'm gonna be honest, there's something in me that feels like that's a little bit wrong, even though I grew up working. And you may disagree. I don't think it's wrong. It just feels, there's like a little reflex, like a little gag reflex that's thinking, man, what about child labor laws, or where's social services when you need them? And I don't think we feel bad at all. Actually, what I think bothers us is the fact that their children at 6 years old seem more content to be pulling weeds in a garden than American kids do with a bowl of ice cream and the latest gaming system right at their fingertips. It's a strange thing. We say that work, or we believe that work will rob them of their childhood, but a lack of work actually extends their childhood, and they're still acting like children when they're 27 years old, living in their parents' basement, waiting for their mom to make them a sandwich and do their laundry. We are prolonging unnecessarily and painfully their childhoods by not allowing them or encouraging them or forcing them to work at an early age. Listen, one of the reasons they're not working today is because we start way too late. You say, what's too early? Man, as soon as they're able to contribute to the house that God has placed them in, man, get them working. And the amazing thing about it is it contributes to their maturity. It contributes to how content they are. It contributes to their confidence. Listen, all these things come from work, because truthfully, they're not going to be playing a professional sport. They're most likely not going to develop the next theory that changes the world, and they're not going to be playing as a part of the Philharmonic Orchestra. Listen, shoot for all those things. Get them in sports, get them an instrument, get them in education. But if you don't give them a work ethic at an early age, none of these things will matter. The second reason that I believe contributes to the erosion of the American work ethic is we are not starting them out early enough. God bless you guys. I want your feedback, not necessarily your agreement. I want your feedback. Help me. Let's grow in this area together. Subscribe to the page, share the video. God bless you guys.